To send money from Bangladesh to Europe, you will need to follow a series of steps. First, you need to choose a method of transfer, such as a bank transfer, online money transfer service, or a money transfer company. Each method has its own set of requirements and fees, so it is essential to research and compare the options before making a decision. Once you have chosen a method, you will need to gather the necessary information, including the recipient's name, address, and bank account details. If you are using a bank transfer, you will also need to provide your own bank account details and the recipient's bank's SWIFT code. Next, you will need to initiate the transfer, either online or in person, depending on the method you have chosen. If you are using an online money transfer service, you will typically need to create an account and provide the necessary information. Then confirm the transfer and pay the required fees. After initiating the transfer, you will need to wait for the funds to be processed and transferred to the recipient's account. This can take several days, depending on the method and the banks involved. You can track the status of the transfer using the tracking number provided by the transfer service. It is also important to consider the exchange rate and any additional fees that may be charged. Some transfer services may offer better exchange rates or lower fees, so it is essential to compare the options before making a decision. In addition to the above steps, you should also be aware of the regulations and restrictions on sending money from Bangladesh to Europe. For example, there may be limits on the amount of money that can be sent, and you may need to provide additional documentation or information to comply with anti-money laundering regulations. Overall, sending money from Bangladesh to Europe requires careful planning and research to ensure that the transfer is made quickly and securely. By following the steps outlined above and considering the key concepts and best practices, you can ensure a successful transfer and avoid any potential issues or delays.